Hello everyone, this is American Idioms Review Quiz Part 5. This is Part 5 in my idiom review series, and like the last video, it will contain a multiple choice quiz for 10 idioms from the original American Idiom series. The example sentences will be different from the original series, so it's a great way for you to practice. Can you get 100% on the quiz? Well, let's see. Here we go, number 41. And the answer here is D, business. Get down to business. After a long talk about safety on the job, we finally got down to business and began working on our new project. Okay, to get down to business means to start doing something. In this case, to start doing their new project. Okay, and this is the past tense, so it's got down to business. All right, now for number 42. And the answer here is B, shakers, movers and shakers. Everyone listens to Elon Musk most of the time because he's one of the major movers and shakers in the world. All right, so a mover and a shaker, or movers and shakers, are people who have power and influence and can get things done, like Elon Musk is a really good example of this. I think we all know him and what he's done and what he can do, right? He's a mover and a shaker. Okay, now for number 43. And the answer here is D, weight. Pull their own weight. Everyone in my department must pull their own weight if we want to make the deadline on our current project. Okay, so in this example, everyone has to do their fair share of work, okay, on this project, okay, or something an endeavor that you're going to do, right? In this case, right? So if you pull your own weight, you're doing your fair share of whatever it happens to be, okay, towards a goal of some kind. Got it? All right, now for number 44. And the answer here is C, bone. Work my fingers to the bone. I've worked my fingers to the bone, and I expect a big raise when I finish this project. Okay, if you work extremely hard at something, you're working your fingers to the bone, as we say, okay? Like our example, this person expects a raise, okay, a raise in pay because they worked this hard on this project. Okay? Now for number 45. And the answer here is A, back. Kick back. I wish I could kick back this weekend, but I have too many things to do around the house. All right, this person wants to kick back. They want to relax. That's what it means if you kick back. Okay? Usually on the weekend, you don't want to do any work, right? We don't usually consider that kicking back, right? Kicking back, going swimming, or just as we say, hanging out. All right? Kicking back. Okay, now for number 46. And the answer here is C, buck. Pass the buck. Jane always passes the buck whenever there is a problem in our department, even though she is usually responsible for the trouble. All right, if you blame somebody else for something that you're responsible for, you pass the buck. Okay? You give or you blame someone else instead of yourself. This is what it means if you pass the buck. Like in our example, Jane here usually is responsible for the problems in her department, but she passes the buck. She blames someone else. All right? That's how it's used. And now for number 47. And the answer here is D, on. Has designs on. I don't like my sister's new fiance because I think he only has designs on her inheritance. Okay, so in the example, they're talking about how this fiance of their sister has a desire only on her inheritance and not on her. That's why this person doesn't like this guy. Okay? And if you have designs on something, this is what you mean. You desire it. Okay? This is how this is used. And now for number 48. And the answer here is B, grave. Dug his own grave. My son just failed math class, but he dug his own grave because he skipped class most of the time and rarely did his homework. All right, he dug his own grave here, meaning that he did something that harmed himself. Seriously, okay? He should have went to class. He was skipping class. He didn't do his homework. So he dug his own grave, as we say. Got it? All right, now for number 49. And the answer here is B, line, on the line. My boss told me that my job was on the line if I don't sell more cars this month. All right, if something is on the line, it's at serious risk, like this person's job, right? If they don't sell more cars, their boss is going to fire them, right? Their job is on the line, it's at risk. Got it? All right, now for our final review idiom, number 50. And the answer here is C, storm. Weather the storm. Graduate school was very difficult for me, but I was able to weather the storm and get my degree regardless. All right, so if you can weather the storm, you can handle a difficult situation or period successfully, like this person in the example. He said that graduate school was very hard, but he was able to weather the storm to handle this difficult situation and get his degree. Okay? That's all for this video. I hope it helped you with your review. Please like and share the video to support the channel, and thanks again for subscribing. Now, if you want to weather the storm of American idioms, then keep practicing. See you next time.